Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and our home team. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
What's good, though? Y'all appreciate y'all boys tapping in. This is the motherfucking AFL, you feel me? Archie Football League. What we did was loaded up 32 team builder teams, you feel me? And we started a league with them. I'm the Gretna Guardians, niggas in black. I'm going against the Predators. I gotta mute my mic, though, because I got background noise.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. First and 10. Here's a first down for their running back. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Look wide. Get this one complete. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes. So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
Appreciate you, my boy Jay.
On third and goal. They'll run.
I like the jersey too, bro. I don't got any green pants, bro.
Didn't have
pisses
a
me
chance,
off.
Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. On fourth down, they'll send in the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And his guys will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, here we go, set.
A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Forced to his right. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Intended for number
That's a
89.
throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
So, 1st quarter in the books.
I'm curious to know, bro, if I update my jerseys in the team builder app, does it correlate to the league? I'm curious.
NFL Sunday returns.
Can somebody Google that for me?
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on.
This looks like a design run. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Taken down behind
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal.
19 tight, 18 run, 18
I said, I wonder if I edit my jerseys in Team Builder and they're already downloaded to, you know, the league, does it automatically update?
But that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Back to throw. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score. Touchdowns.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. They get 11 and quick to pick up the first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Going right, it's taken in, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Down the right sideline. And he will score! What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In the backfield, he'll get the carry here, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll look to throw. This one complete right side. He's going to be brought down very close to.
Hey, you don't got to punt, bro. I don't know if you hear me. You ain't got to punt, bro.
Gain, they're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's fourth down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup, and that will be a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Visitors 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return, coming from the 7. Ooh. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Back to the air one more time. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll look to throw yet again. Moving to his right. Now he'll run.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys attack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he is out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage, so we're going to end up losing a couple of yards. Not a good 1st down.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways. And they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
It is 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
A gain of 3.
So the move is for the field goal unit here. This a 57-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And his guys will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
On 4th down, out comes the punter. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take it.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And that will give them some space, moving it all the way past the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards
From the 23, here's 2nd and 2.
at the 23-yard line.
try and run the option left. And we'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. That is caught to the goal line and in. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the
Hey,
third
Jake, you
quarter.
still in here, bro?
At this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Forced out wide. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Throw, that's complete on the slant. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Now a give up the middle. Brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ready up.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ryan.
The middle they go. Gets to the edge at the 30. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Let's get prep,
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. He will do it himself. He's in. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Now on a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Recovered by the receiving team.
Now, faking the give. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on fourth down. They'll look to throw here on first down. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Back to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
A run now on second down. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Third and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is intercepted. And this defense comes through with the turnover.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6. But in this case, you come away with 0. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A lot of times, the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
Third down. We'll try to get it on the ground.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, When did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now this time they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. This returnable for Douglas. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's fielded at about the 18. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 3rd down.
So the fans go.
I appreciate y'all tapping in, bro. I'm going to get my webcam back up next week. I'll see y'all boys next week.
To 1-0.